Hey, it's me, your girl Cynthia Bailey, and I've been hanging out with your girl, the queen of reality TV, Kamisha Reviews.
Yes, that's who I am, the queen of all reality TV and the queen of Ready to Love. You don't believe me? Check my receipts. We have in the building Miss Lauren, who looks like she's 21. She is gorgeous. Yes, ma'am, you do.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome, 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 welcome. I am so excited to have you here. And I want to say while I am on camera, and I told little mama, I shot to the same thing, baby, the way they are on this camera is the way they are in person. Like they showed up and showed out. I don't know, I'm 49. I've never seen a city turn up the way you guys did. They turned out for you guys. I'm just being honest. And then the way y'all was dressed, even the people who came in who weren't part of the show, I was recording everybody because the dress was crazy, not in a bad way. Like some of the women there was older, they was dressed. I was like, wow, I just really had a good time. So thank you for that.
I'm so
again.
glad you came. And I hate that we didn't get to actually meet officially. It was hectic. Like
it was. Y'all was booked and busy. I knew the assignment. I got VIP. I was at the party. I said, I'm just happy to be here. You know, that kind of thing. I'm just happy to be here. And I got to get a lot of good footage of it. And everybody got to see it and I really enjoyed it. And I got to wear a pretty dress. I was cool with it. And y'all love my outfit too. I was like, y'all was giving comments. I was like, no, you were, but everybody that was there was the men and the women. So
did you stay for the after party?
I stayed, and then I ended up leaving because Nicole hit me up and was like, "Where are you at?" I was like, "Girl, my shoes are off. I am at the hotel because the hotel was like."
Okay.
It was a rough plan. It's a whole story. But anyway,
okay.
So one thing I would do want to say, my sister is super tall, and she always growing up, not saying it was an issue, but kind of whether it was boys, even in her adult life. And I'm gonna ask about this later on, but I wanted to tell you that when I heard you say tall, I was like, oh my God, think about my little sister because she called me big. I'm shorter, which is weird. I'm the oldest, so she called me big little sister, and now I'm really small and skinny. She called me, So I did when you said it, and my sister's gorgeous as well too. But when you said it, I was just like, wow, I wonder is this like a thing of being tall? So, but before I ask you this question, is dating with children easier going to a network show? Did it make it easier for you? Because dating single with children, which I did do that at one point in my time in my life, is not always easy, even though everybody has kids nowadays. I'm just curious your experience.
So for me personally, I have been blessed to consider myself a single woman, not a single mother. So my kids have a father, an active father that is very involved. So at this point, up until this point in my life, my kids have never been introduced to a guy. They don't know anything except their father. So when I went on the show, it never dawned on me. It never crossed my mind that it would be a thing until I actually got on the show. And I said, dang, when you look at like the single woman, 3 kids, it's like they're gonna be thinking like, oh shoot, I went from 0 kids to 3. Now I want an extra. It might set me back a bit. And it didn't hit me until I actually got on this show because I've never had issues with that in real life. Like people meet me in person, they just say, oh my God, I just want to know you. But like now you're on a show competing with other people who don't have kids, who don't come with different responsibilities. And that's when it really did hit me hard. Like, hey, am I at a disadvantage because I have procreated a few times with, a person that I was in love with, for 13 years of my life? Does that set me back less, attractive to these guys? It was a thought that went through my head for sure.
The thing about it, what I loved about your introduction, you just came off the pocket with it, like straight up. And I said, that's a woman and that's a mother. No problem. Yes. I have 3 children. I loved it. I'll do the same thing, but I love that for you. And I love the way you represent it. That's a woman to me. That's a grown ass woman. I said, because hey, I'm letting you know, I got 3 babies. Hi, my name is, what I'm saying? I loved it. Just the way you introduced yourself was very classy. It was just, I said, I love her. I love her. So yeah, you were one of my faves.
And 9 times out of 10, I got 3 kids, and you probably won't meet them ever. So, like, that's how I feel.
No, I love that also because a lot of women today, younger women, this generation, they'll have the kids meet the dude after the second date, which I don't get. I'm old school with like you. They'll never meet him. So
Mhm.
unless we're about to go down the aisle or engaged or whatever. But the fact some of these young women they don't care. Oh, I just met him yesterday. These are my kids, and I'm just like
No.
no. So
Yeah.
I love how there's your structure, how you spoke about. You said that you may have thought of it might be a disadvantage. Well, you thought about it came in your head. But to me, when you speak on your past relationship of 13 years with somebody, it shows that you were in a committed relationship with somebody
Yeah.
and that you found love. And for 13 years, mind you, you weren't just out there outside, as they say. So to me, that's a good point to who you are and your character. I feel like no, your story and the way you speak of it, it would be more of a guy would want to get to know you because obviously she has value. There's no her children's father, there's no issues, it's amicable. That's a dream for a guy because almost everybody has one child or something. No shade. So I don't think it's a detriment. I think it's good what you're saying because you know your character is awesome. So with that being said, were you recruited or did you just say, you know what, let me try this, or a friend told you about it? How did this happen? Give me your origin story.
So I got hit up a couple of times, right?
Hmm.
And I'm like, what is this? I've never seen it before. And they were like, well, according to a few people, your name keeps coming up as one of Detroit's most eligible bachelorettes. I'm like, oh, okay. And honestly, flattery for me goes a long way. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, and I let them know, like, y'all have a height requirement. So if this is about to be a show with a bunch of 5'5", don't even do it. But they reassured me. They said, we're trying hard, girl. So I finally did say yes because I'm a big advocate for our city, Detroit, represented on a larger scale, a higher level, because people here in Detroit, they think 8 Mile, Eminem. It's like
They do. Ooh, they do.
There's so much more.
They do.
Like my blog, I talk about the top places to go, the coffee shops, the city life, and a lot of times people are like, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "I'm in Detroit." They're like, "No, you're not." I'm like, Detroit is not what you guys like. You guys need to come here and experience this. So that I felt like this was an opportunity to, okay, I'm going to be representing Detroit. I would love to, with pleasure.
The city, I mean, let me tell y'all something. I had never recorded so much in my life. It is a beautiful place. Even when I was walking by this, like I said, this is a garden, and they had like these signs. I'm just recording, and people looking at me. I'm just like, it's just nice. It's Cologne to New York. I didn't record everything. In some places was, but when I was in, because I went to New York for a CBS Paramount thing. But when I was in Detroit, I was recording everything. I just thought it's beautiful here. I had no idea. And yes, I was one of those who think car or 8 Mile, but I knew it more than that, obviously. But people think about Dallas and think this Dallas Cowboys, and they always say, "Oh, well, you live in Dallas?" Like, bro, the city is the state is big. It's not just I don't live in Dallas. So I get what you're saying about Detroit.
Yeah.
So and I'm also gonna make sure your blog and information is in the description so people can follow you and check that out on your YouTube channel, whatever you have going on, so that they can follow you. Yes, I looked at her blog and everything. She's really good. She's a good creative. I will say that. Yeah, I'll do a little research. So
thank you.
So I do want to get about the tall situation. Like I said, my sister is super tall, and she just told me different things. And even when she was growing up, it was like she had these issues. Like I said, she's the younger sister, and I was the shortest, which was weird for me too. I had height little issues. I'm like, how am I 5'5"? And you're like, it's weird. And I'm
how tall is she?
She'll kill me. My dad was 5'9", almost 6. She was right. I'll have to ask her. I'll tell you about the saying.
Okay.
I can't. I'm old, but I know she's right there with my dad. My dad was rest in peace. My dad, he was 5'9", and she was right there up, but not exactly 5'9". She's pretty tall, and I'm like 5'5" and a half, and it's just embarrassing. So anyway, that's my truth. But because I'm the oldest, doggone it, you know. So okay, let's even just go back before you met your love. Dating out in Detroit, being tall, was it an issue for some or
issue, a whole issue? So it's weird. It feels like short kings are obsessed. They want to climb the tree. They want to climb the ladder. They are not intimidated. They
not
are
the tree.
Comfortable people. Well, I'm saying comfortable like Darius Lord. Comfortable people that I've ever met. Comfortable, confident. But when I meet a tall guy, they are very intimidated. that's been my experience. When I meet a tall guy, they're intimidated. I meet a short guy, they are obsessed. They love it. They're like, I want to walk into the room with the tallest woman in the room. It's like, I don't know, it does something for them.
Mhm.
And it's funny because like my dad,
Mhm.
he's I think like 6'4". His wife's
wow.
like 4'11". 4'11". And when I see that
Jesus.
outside, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be like kind of low key in my feelings. Like, why don't you just save that man for a nice tall queen? Like,
Wow.
so
That's
it's a struggle.
crazy.
It's a
So
struggle.
I never, this to me is, I'm not gonna lie, it's blowing my mind a little bit because I had no idea, but it actually makes sense that a shorter gentleman would be so confident in himself because he probably had to be because he's short. So of course he had to be super confident. Somebody who's super tall, it's like a man, I got power, I'm this, I'm that, and now you make me feel like we're the same. That actually makes sense. It's weird, but it makes sense. But it's also stupid. So
it is also stupid.
it makes like I was like, I don't get it. Like y'all right here. I mean, you have to. We want to go. To me, it's almost like you want to be controlling to have your wife be that small. Like I'm trying to figure.
Part.
Like.
Part. And then when I try to explain people, because like a lot of the short kings will be like, I don't understand. Why don't you? And I'm like, picture this: we're laying in the bed spooning, and your feet are on the back of my knees.
Come on, Sophia, it's my picture this. I'm gonna go to girl. Maybe think about picture this, Sicily.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, how can we ever like survive an argument or anything and your feet are on the back of my knees while we're spooning? Like your feet not going past my feet, like my feet hanging off the bed, your feet all the way to
not you off the bed.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like picture that. Like then we get in an argument. I'm looking down. How can I even
my God.
But you get what I'm saying? It won't work. It's not gonna work.
She said it's not computing. It's not computing. Oh my God. So one thing I loved about your cast, compared to a lot of other casts, because I've been to other cast parties and different things. You guys, the united front for me. Some people in the past, even from the older cast that told me behind the scenes, at the time the premiere came out, no one was speaking. Like damn near no cast member were speaking. Men and women, mix all of it. It'd be like a group here, just And with you guys, and I was just like, this one thing I know is I said I reserved a lot, and I said this to me is a beautiful thing because these guys, I'm seeing them kiss, hug, because I was watching the interactions, and I'm just like, what in the? I'm not gonna. I was probably why I was so quiet. I was like in awe to that, and I'm just like, I don't understand. I said it's the Troy for me.
It's a Troy for me. What, we all deserve an Oscar. I'll just say, is that where the award you win for good acting?
Yes. Oh shit. What the hell?
We deserve Oscars. I'll tell you that. That's all I'll say about it.
Okay, but why though?
Oh.
I need to be casted in the next hello. But that's all I'll say. United Front is absolutely what we made a conscious decision to do. So
well, let me say this. Even if that's the case, that is super smart because the past cast did not give a damn. And it let everybody know, I don't like her, I don't like him, he's trash or whatever.
It's
and
coming.
Okay. I'm sure it is. And I hope that I am the one that gets to hear it when it's coming. Like now let me be transparent. Usually after the season is over, I do a lot of interviews and they're very interesting. Let me tell you something, girl. It's off topic, but I had a cast member that was accused of grabbing, and I interviewed the guy. Everybody hated him. When I tell you my DMs, my comments, it was insane. I've been through a lot of Red to Love. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So nothing's gonna surprise me. I'm no shade. Nothing. You should see the Hussein interview I did for last season. That interview went trending because of what he revealed that happened at the getaway.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a good look. Okay, I gotta check that out.
You need to watch that because I was just like. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. I got off track. I gotta get back on track. Girl, you were awesome. You are a whole vibe. I'm telling you, you and Shante, I just think both of y'all are just
I like Ashante.
She told me, she said she loved you, and I said, y'all are my everything. I'm not gonna lie. So no, and she said, you heard it. I said, oh, I'm already on there. I said, she was hitting me up before I came down there. She's freaking hospital. Oh, when I say that part to me is real, I know it is because the way I treated when I got there. Whether it was not together with you guys, the United Front was still smart. You know, you didn't want to be like, we would just start this season. Let's just be, I respect it. Whether it was fake or whatever, and I do get it. It was still awesome to see.
Yes.
But I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to see some of the tea. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little excited because to me, y'all are different. Y'all different. But y'all smart though. Y'all smart. I'm loving that. Y'all eating. Y'all eating. I'm sorry. I love it because I love my cast in the past. I love them. But I kept saying, did they watch the past and the bloggers and the interviews and said, guys, you know what? Let's not. Let's do this. Because I swear I said y'all must have watched or somebody watched something. Because the way y'all came and did.
We did our best. So
you did more than that, ma'am. I'm telling you. Okay. So tell me about, because like I know, well, like I said, I'm trying to get you revealing thing, but I will never do that. But with the women, can you at least tell me in the beginning, was there a positive, kind of like a fraternity of Ready to Live? I would say, coming together, something, your face is killing me. Because I'm gonna be honest, and this is not shady or anything. I said everybody was so refreshing, so awesome, or whatever. Now I said when I did meet Dom, I feel like she was nice, she's gorgeous, but it was a little cold. I'm a very transparent person. I'm a blogger. I'm straight up. I don't know how to be nothing but Kamisha. But everybody was so cool and so inviting to me. And I'm not saying she was nice because she was very nice. I felt, I don't know, like it was just a little cold. So that's why I asked. I'm not saying you talk about her specifically, but just you and the girls, because I feel like reality shows, a lot of times people, it's like a fraternity. I interview people from Big Brother, so people became best friends, people became enemies, whatever situation. But it's like a fraternity because you guys were in the season, only you guys were there. You had this bond that would never, you know what I'm saying? So was it that for you and the women?
So one thing I'll say is that just me as a person, people have a misconception. I'm outside a lot. I'm out a lot. And because I have this extroverted nature, people think that I'm just like, but I'm actually like an introverted extrovert. I'm outside, but I'm really not to myself.
I understand that.
Very picky, very choosy of who I decide to share my space with, especially when it comes to friends. And at our big age, we're not 12 just making friends with people left and right? We got to be very mindful about who we allow in our space. And I am a person that watches things. I'm a people watcher. And when I see things that are like red flags, I make a decision quick. I've learned a lot when it comes to women. And just being a person that does the stuff I do, you have to be very, very conscious about who you allow around you. And I will say, after everything, I have decided that Ashante is a person that I choose to
she's awesome.
deal with outside of the show, just for several reasons. I don't like mean girl energy. I don't like bullies. I don't like cliques. I don't respect it. I'm the type of person, if I see it happening, I'm standing up for that person. So when it comes to that happening to me, you pick the right person. I'm not her. Like, I don't need no crowd. I don't need a crew. I will stand 10 toes down by myself.
Let's go.
And when it takes multiple people to try to, tear a person down, that says a lot more about the people. I don't like followers. Like, even before I get cool with a follower, I'll get back cool with the person who started the whole initiative. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
then the follower will still be on the outside. So I'm not saying specifically those things happened within this cast. But there are things that I noticed that I decided to just be my own friend.
Okay. First of all, again, I picked the right one. So when I said, I immediately, it was something for me. I'm a Cancer, born July the 5th. So for me, I'm that girl where sometimes I'll say, I want you to try me because I'm that girl. So for me, I have a reputation as a blogger where they'll say Kamisha will be biased or defend. Like if I have a cast member that I bond with and vibe with, baby, like they can't come for you. They can't say nothing about you, Lauren, and they'll come to me. Why you? That's me. I don't care. I don't play with that. Especially if I think she's not y'all doing her wrong. I'm gonna say something. I will go on live and go off. Ask Stacy B from Houston. You can ask Simone. Ask Tequila from Dallas. They will tell you when it comes to RTL. Once I interview you once or even twice, your family to me going forward. You'll be in my panel the next season, and I just don't. I don't play. But as a blogger, people will get mad at me because I will go off on my channel. I've gotten a lot calmer. I really have. But I would literally go off if I feel some injustice for women, black women, colorism, different things like that. And I've gotten DMs, all kind of hate. I don't care. If you're bullying, I'm going to tell you something. If you're trying to talk about me, I'm going to drag you and your soul behind you. I don't care. So I'm just saying. So when you said that about the bully, like I don't play.
And
I love that.
And when you speak to like colorism, and like on a different subject, if you ever had this conversation,
I have a lot.
It's still alive.
It is.
Well, okay. There's pretty privilege. There's also pretty punishment.
Yes, ma'am.
And people just hate you just because you ain't done nothing to them. You just look like that, so we hate you.
That's pretty punishment. Wow.
Pretty punishment is a freaking thing. And I never want to say that because it's like it takes away people try to make it like, oh, you getting all this, but you don't know the flip side.
I get what you're saying. No. I get what you're saying. My sister, I'm from Louisiana, by the way. So my sister, our colors are so different in my family. She's like your color, but a little darker. And so when people see it, they would say, y'all sisters. I'm like, well, yeah, we're sisters. We're just she's lighter, she's taller. I'm short. I have curly hair. I've always had it, and we just look different, but we do look the same from the same parents, whatever. And just she would tell me stuff, and so when you say these things, it just reminds me talking to my little sister because it's like you assume that I get everything because she's super gorgeous, and she's here. She's gonna say, "What? Stop saying it," but she's gorgeous.
Yeah,
and she, and she has the hair to get flipped the whole nine, but she would tell me it's not always good things. Mm-hmm. And girls would judge, which I didn't play about that. I would drag him. I talked to my sister. I would beat the crap out of him. And I'm sorry I did. But people would prejudge. And my sister's the sweetest person ever. And so are you. And so that's unfortunate. I never knew that. And people should, I don't know. I know it's like we shy away as women, black women, of so many topics. The colorism thing, look, it's a thing with me having natural hair to a person having a wig. It's all I'm just being honest, a lot.
And what I don't understand is, as black women who comes in different shades and different, like, why are we so quick to try to judge or gang up on it? Why are we not sticking together? Like, if you hate me so much, which means you really love me, why aren't you trying to come together? Why aren't you trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I never understood that. I don't appreciate it. I don't respect it. I also don't respect the ringleaders who know that these weak-minded women that follow them, like, you're leading these people. You're responsible. And this is what you choose to do with your so-called power. I don't respect that at all. So, like, obviously that's a different conversation, but it's sad to see it. It really disgusts me because I love people, but I promise you,
by your blog.
I'm a true Capricorn though. Like, I'm your best friend or your worst enemy. Okay. And if you want to try me, please go ahead, because when they go low, I go to hell. So
I'm goofy.
You got the right one is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. The one I actually meant to hit. I had it wrong. This is one I wanted to hit right here. Hold on.
Finish her.
Oh shoot! But that's just how I feel.
I love you. I think you're. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love having a fun interview. You are so fun. So okay. So let me ask you a question. The experience, honestly, being on reality TV and the dating show.
Yeah.
What would you say as far, not like another a summary, but just what do you give your opinion about how you feel about, not the whole thing, but just dating on TV and us watching it for one?
Um, so it was hard for me, the process,
Mm,
just because I'm a type of person that I'm used to being around. I don't name drop and I'm not telling all this stuff, but I be with this and that. But I
right.
am in certain circles that it is the
Certain
culture
rooms. Mm-hmm.
private.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm dating somebody, 9 times out of 10, there's a person sitting between us, and that person is next to that person because I don't really want y'all in my business to see that
Mm.
me and this person are out together.
Okay.
It was hard for me to translate my privacy to this is now TV. People need to
Wow.
see the connection.
Mhm.
So as I'm having connections, it's not outside, it's not in it, like people need to see it, right? But it's
Mhm.
like we're on the phone 3-4 hours every night, or
Right.
we're talking, making connections, but when we're with everybody else, you would think that that was such and such's connection. Like
Mm.
that was a struggle for me to translate, like, oh no, this is what they want to see. They want to see the connection play out for the viewer. I didn't grasp that concept till it was way too late when people, started kind of like, this
Right.
is my guy, this is my guy. I'm like, no, he's really my guy, or no, that he's on my
Mm.
roster. But because we didn't show it, you know what I mean?
Right.
It was a struggle for me to translate.
Mm.
No, show
Interesting.
everybody what's happening. You know what I mean? And I'm
Wow.
so used to being so private
Mhm.
that I could be very well standing next to this person that I'm dating in my picture, but we look like we're looking
Because
this way and that
you want to
way.
keep it. That's interesting. Oh, girl, the way you move is so cool. I've never heard that. Somebody say between me. You seriously were strategic, even, and I'm not meaning it's like a computer or like weird way. Like, but obviously you was strategic in keeping your peace and your privacy.
Yeah.
So I don't think
But
anything
you
is
can't
wrong
do
with
that
that.
on TV though.
I
Or you
know,
gonna look crazy when you pop out like, actually,
girl.
that's my connection. And everybody's like, what?
To me, that's I will say this. I know that like a lot. I mean, the competition and we're dating or whatever with other women competing. It sounds whatever. But that's literally what you guys doing. But in real life, you are competing because maybe you may not know he went out with you last night. He went out with Keisha or
I better not
Sandy.
know.
I mean, look, I'm just saying.
Don't let me
So
know.
but it's competition. At the same, the only difference is Tommy's telling you this is going down. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me about this? Is your first day on the set
Mhm.
recording? You know the cameras in your face, and this is your first reality show, I'm assuming. But
Yes.
uh, being on a reality show on the very first day, tell me about that, please. Thank you, baby.
Gosh, it was so funny. I remember the very moment we were all like, they put us in a room together, all the girls, and I was like, this is my first time. Like, these are the girls. Okay, wow, these are gorgeous girls. Like, literally, every single girl was like, this is beautiful. This is good. Like, I'm happy about this, right? And then we just wait there for so long, and finally they say, go up the elevator. As soon as the elevator opens, it's live. You're meeting people. I'm like, whoa. So when the elevator opens, I'm like, my heart is beating so fast, like, woo, there's no do-overs. Once you
Yeah.
walk out here, these are the people. And keep your mind tight. And I told myself, you ever seen Shallow Hal?
Oh yes, girl. Oh my God. Yes. Oh
I
my
did the
God.
little snap thing in the elevator, and I'm like, I'm just looking for personality. Are they a good
I'm
person?
so done with you right now.
I don't care what they look like, how much money they make, how tall they are. Just go out there and get to know these
I
people.
love that.
So I walked out, and boom, it's live. And then I'm not used to being interrupted. I'm used to guys making it very clear, like, I am here with Lawrence. But so it's like getting used
Right.
to the people snatching him away, and can I
Yeah, I know.
take him? And I'm looking like, are you crazy? It's like it was like a period where I had to adjust, like, wait,
Yeah.
okay, we're all sharing these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Share Lauren. I'm not a sharing type of person.
Hey, you being honest.
And and then it started to get easy. Just talking to people, just talk, have conversations, be yourself, and you're gonna vibe with the ones that vibe with you, and then some they're not. So
It is what it is, y'all.
yeah.
But now when you came out, I was like, she's tall and she's gorgeous because you had your hair straight, you had the silver. I was like, I said she's eating. Because
Thank you.
I watched it like 4 times the first episode because I watched it at the party. Then I watched it again because oh my God, I missed my flight. So I never told you I missed my flight. I was at the airport from 5 a.m. until 11. I'll tell you behind the scenes. So I watched it again, And I kept saying, this is the first episode, loving this cast. And I could just, Tommy even seemed like he was, no shade. Tommy seemed like he was even like hype with the
Yeah.
what up, though, and all the things. So I just, tell me real quick. So what up, though? Is there an origin with that? Or that's just something y'all say? I'm not being funny, but like,
Don't know where the origin comes from, but that's been a greeting here for as long as I can remember. I mean, there's even a song by one of our famous rappers, Tone Tone. It's like, what up, though? And it's like, it's just a greeting. That's how you say hi.
I'm gonna do that tonight on my panel. I'm gonna say what up, though, when I get on there. But that's cute. It is. It's so cute. When he says it, I'm like, what? Because like I don't know what Texas had something, but I don't know what. They said different stuff, but I don't use all that. I just be like, whatever. I'm too old for all the slang. So I mean, I am. But okay, so with that being said, I'm loving interviewing you. By the way, I have to be transparent. I didn't had me. This my fiance brought my second. I said, wait till I'm in the middle. My fiance, he brought me in, and Chaz from Rich Love Dallas. He was like,
yeah,
don't drink too much before the panel.
What is that? An old fashioned?
No, Jack Daniels. My favorite drink.
Okay, on the rocks.
Yes, right.
Love it.
That's why he was telling. He was like, because it's the thing about it with me. I always have like a little shot or whatever when I'm on camera because I'm just really real with my my audience. So in my cast, I don't BS. That's just like I said. And this is off topic too. With me, like we were speaking about, like for me, I'm a blogger and there's YouTubers, but I call myself blogger and a journalist for different reasons. I didn't go to school for it, but if you see my interviews, I don't just do one network. My network spread across from Netflix to HBO and all kind of Paramount. So to me, I consider myself to be a blogger and / journalist, even though I didn't go to school for it, because I have been flown to New York to go to a Paramount screening for a show. So to me, I'm not in that same realm as it's not a shade to nobody else who just does the YouTube and just one show. It's nothing like that. But because I just expound my repertoire, everything. Some people will look at me and say negative stuff about me, and I'm fine with that.
What could possibly say about you?
Girl, they say a lot. I had a I'm talking behind the scenes. So I don't want to say it on camera because
okay,
I don't want that personal kind of. So anyway, so what I'm saying is that I've had to deal with all kind of different stuff, which I mean, girl, I could deal with. I don't care. But I'm saying at the same time, you think the bloggers and journalists on YouTube who cover similar shows will come together, but we do not. And so I always tell cast, talk to who you want to talk to, but go look at the history of their interviews or even ask other cast members. I even tell the old cast members that have done stuff, hey, reach out to the new cast coming up. I always do that because I just always think that's cool if you do that, whatever. But with the journalists, bloggers on YouTube, we don't do that. And it's really unfortunate. So we'll get into that behind the scenes as well. I'm sorry behind the scenes conversation. Oh my God. I'm sorry. So you gotta be in my panel next season. You have to be. You are everything. You freaking everything. My people will are gonna love you. I can't wait to see the comments. So with that being said, I know the getaways with, and I'm like, I don't do spoilers, so I never ask you. I don't do that. But the getaway is one of the favorite episodes of Ready to Love cast members, depending on the season, because because sometimes they're not good. But the beginning was awesome. Like Houston did the whole getaway. Girl, that was like, it was one of the fan favorites. So to me, I feel like that this season is going to become a fan favorite, just to tell you that one. Why do you think that the fans are loving Detroit so much? And this is not shade to last season, because I did love Philly. I had so many people on there that I loved on Philly. So they're cool people over there. So I don't want it to seem like that. But there was fans that said the season was not good last season. You may have heard of it. They said it was boring. You have only been with episode 3, and they're already raving about your cast. What do you think that is? Where is that coming from?
Man, I've had the pleasure of getting to know everybody on this cast, and literally I can say each person, like aside from my personal feelings, like if I didn't have any like personal situations, I would say I would watch every single person if they had their own reality show. They
Got
are
you, got you.
characters, their personalities. Like, did you see the preview next week where Ina was like, listen, if you like me, you got to show me the money.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. Like,
I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
I would watch this every day. Dominique, like the stuff that comes out of her mouth, I'm like, is just, I would just watch this stuff just to laugh every day and be like,
lie.
what the so
the almost kiss for me with Dominique was crazy. I'm sorry. I was like, bro, what is happening? When he leaned, I said, who? It gave Khadijah James on Living Single when she leaned in to in the taxi. I'm sorry.
When you talk about with Devon, like,
yes,
when she did this, like, I was like,
but no shade. The way she handled it, I was like queen, because I was like, she handled it so good. Like she giggled,
so
she was
good.
like, girl, it's okay. I'm not tripping.
Fainted. She did a good job.
Because I probably been like, wait a minute, sir.
I would have rolled off the couch like, what are you doing?
When she said, you haven't even got me dinner or anything, you want a kiss, and the way it was, the whole laugh was perfect. I said the way she handled it was freaking perfect. I'm sorry. I love that whole way she did it. She literally ate that whole scene. I'm sorry. I was just like,
I couldn't hate on that.
And then he even, to me, I know he probably wanted to crawl into a hole, but I think the way she handled it as a woman, it made him not be a cringe or whatever. So I love that for her. I just want to say that
it was cringe, but yes, they did a good job. They did a good job just bringing it back in. But those are just examples of why the Detroit cast is just. I mean, we have a certain swag here. We have a certain flavor. We have a certain just the way we like, and not to give anything away, but certain dates that we would go on, we would be dressed to a T. Like if you tell a Detroit person like we need you to be here at 7, they come in at 7. Like, so when we would get to certain places, we'd be like, where are we at? You know, like we dressed for this. Y'all
look
here.
That's all. See, they weren't ready for y'all. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Let me give you a list of places we need to be going because this is not what we do here. So
okay. Oh my God. I'm gagging because I love some of their production, but there's some, okay, so different things. I know so much behind the scenes because I know some casting directors for that people do own stuff, whatever. But the places that they take them to, we've all been like, wait. And even when they did Dallas, I live here, and I'm just like, what? So yeah, we're talking in code, but yeah, I actually understand and know. I receive it.
And the way that we do stuff here, like.
Y'all do everything big, period.
Even with the rolling out of the show, we've done news appearances, we've done interviews. Like we're really like putting a lot of effort into everything we do. So I think you can feel that when you see. Look at the outfits at the skating party. Like people are like, "This is a regular day." If I'm going, this is how I'm coming.
I'm like, bro. Every time y'all show Dominique's outfits,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, when she came, I was like, bro. The one thing I can say, and I'm talking about this in my recap tonight, is I'm not the girl that does because I usually have girls on my panel who talk about the fashion hair or whatever. But I was like, the fashion is everything on all of y'all. The men, baby, come through with the fur around. The men with the fur around with this. I'm like, bro, what? I've never seen.
You're talking about Darius.
Yes.
Are you getting him on here soon? Because you need to talk to Darius, especially after that Donna situation where she judged him. I was crying.
Bro, I have so I'm not gonna. I don't get spoiled. I have but I have a lot to say about that whole scene. And Donna, I'm saying I'm sorry ahead of time because you probably not gonna like what I'm going to say.
Let me tell you. I don't know if you know, me and Ed do a recap show. And we got into the nitty-gritty today, so it should come out tomorrow. But okay,
so I need you to send me that link, and then I need to come on y'all show.
Yes,
I'm gonna come on y'all. Have me come on y'all. I'm gonna come on there. No, I'm serious. I will come on there, please. I would love to. I love collaboration.
You know what would be cool? Now I'm thinking of it. If you could do the what's it called when you're the moderator between a
Mhm.
couple little beefs that may come up after the reunion. That would be kind of cool.
Oh, I would love to do that. Sure would. All day. But mama, you my family now. Like I call it, you one of my cousins now. So you just gotta let me know. Hey, because Stacey B will she'll say, hey, cuz literally, once I do this, y'all my cousins. So you be like, Kamisha, you free this day? I'll
Yeah,
probably say, I'll make a way. Trust me, I will.
we had to
And
get you
then,
up here.
yes, ma'am. I want to.
Yes.
Well, Darius, he already like he was like, look. First of all, I didn't get to take a picture with you. He was like, he is such a cool dude. He was like,
Yeah.
well, I'll say it behind the scenes too.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
like, but I'm saying it's like you, him, and Shantae's like, yeah, family. So anyway, so not saying nobody else is, but yeah, my
Yeah.
cousin. I'm just saying. And you act like my cousin for real. That's crazy. Cause it's like I'm like, you remember my cousin and my little sister. I'm just like, I gotta protect her. So yeah, you my little sister / cousin.
Because I'm definitely gonna need some protecting.
It don't matter. They can come for me. And then people hit me up and say, like if I have like people I know that I rock with, Kamisha, you about to get mad. Who said what? For Do Live. I'm going on TikTok. They be like, what happened? Don't keep keep her name out your mouth. Let me tell you something. I did a video. This ain't even been on the internet. Her cousin's on Bell Collective, Mississippi. I mean Bell Collective, which is in Mississippi. I went off. This ain't been on TV. I don't know how long. That's her cousin. She's on Red to Love and she's on Amazing Race. I know all y'all history. I know everything. And so her cousin is on Bell Collective. I did a TikTok video. It's got so many views. I'm like, I don't care. That's my cousin. Don't say da da da. I don't care. And I tagged him in it. I'm a G. No, I don't lie. I will literally tag you in it, your name, so you can say, "Oh yeah." Don't you watched it because you're tagged in it, so you did see it. I'm
Yeah.
not there. Wait for your response, and then I'm respond back. Most of them know they don't though. They don't.
Yeah. Good to know.
Some do. Okay, so honestly, I want to hear because no spoilers. Again, we're not doing no spoilers because you're gonna come back here after the season is over.
Mhm.
You're going to come back here so we can really have that conversation, and I'm so excited. But how did your family and your friends react? Because I know you couldn't say anything for like a certain point in time. So your family and friends, how did they react when you was like, hey, you know what, guys, real quick, I'm going to be on Oprah Winfrey's Network, got a whole, come on. Especially your mama. Mama give you the real, period.
Yes. Well, so my family is used to me coming to them with crazy stuff. So this was another thing of them saying, okay, Lauren. Only my very immediate family had a heads up about it. But then once the show aired and people start calling them like, why you got your niece asking that grown man to spin around? Or why like a lot of people like, why you tell that man to spin around? People start going in. I'm like, dang, they kind of took it like a lot of like my sister and my mom are like so defensive. Like it was,
period.
All these people saying it's not even
right.
this. I'm like, relax, don't respond to these people.
Right.
Don't. My sister be sifting through the YouTube videos, talking about
My
she just
sister-
said this about you. I'm like, listen, this is
Till I got you. Till I got you. Till I got you.
Like they're just more defensive and just protective.
As they should. My sister, look, my sister. Girl, oh my God. She's my younger sister, and she knows I'm a blogger. I've been blogging for a long time, and we used to get mad because I was getting beefs with Cass, the bloggers. She's like, Kamisha did it. And I was like, stop. Don't, I just deal with it. And so she would, I get what you're saying because she'll say she would remove addresses. She'll go through. I'm such a sure no information is here. I'm like, because I get it what you're saying. So
and see, like you, I'm the big sister, but even though my sister is 2 years younger,
okay,
she's my little big sister. Like she's the protector. Like she would want to beat people up at school that didn't like.
Oh, I love that.
My sister. So she the one that calls me like, did these people that said? I'm like, I don't care. Just get off of it. Don't worry. But they don't know you. I'm like, girl, go take care of them kids and don't worry about me. So yeah, they're very protective and
tell her to come to my chat tonight when I'm on live. Because I don't play about you and Tay. I call her Tay. I don't play about you. look, I don't play about anybody out. So it is what tell her, look, tell her follow me. Look, I don't play.
I
So
will.
I love that for you. That's so I love
Thank
your family is supportive. It's and also I love that the father of your child, because people say
you.
baby dad, I say father
Yeah.
or mother. It's crazy. Me, my fiance, who's actually the father of my child, my children. We were married for 20 years. I'm very, very transparent with my audience.
Oh.
And then we divorced and we're getting married next year.
Oh my God.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Congratulations. I
ma'am.
am team family. Keep the family
It's
together. And
crazy.
I
And
love
then
it.
my son just got engaged. So to me, for me, it's like he's a great man, and I'm in love with him. A great father to my children, and just a great dude. Period. He wouldn't brought me another drink. He's beautiful. I love him. And so for me, it's like it took me all this time. It was me. It was me. Women don't admit it. It was me.
I was about to say, I rarely ever hear that. So
It was
that's
me. Not
that's
saying that he didn't have a part in some things, but I will
Mhm.
admit, I admitted to on camera. I'm a grown woman, 49. A lot of the problems were me. I had to grow up and then come back around and be like, okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna get married again.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
would do anything for him. So for me, and he would do anything for me, even when we weren't even together. So
Mhm.
to me, I love love, and
Same, yeah.
to be honest, Red to Love hasn't had much success. I think recently Rachel Love Cambridge just got married. Who was it? It was Sabrina and Walter. They
Wow.
just got married over just recently. But we've had some misses. Simona Rashid was a couple that everybody loved and followed. It didn't happen. It was a lot. His financial thing was messed up. Simone was very smart, lawyer, content creator, and beautiful. And she was in love with Rashid. Rashid, and it just was a lot with that. You also have what's her name? Oh my god. Camille and Cornelius, they're no longer together. It just in a lot of members of Red to Love, I'm sorry, fans want to see a cast be together. I don't think marriage necessarily, but be
Mhm.
together, longevity, and stay together.
Mm.
I think one of the guys from the earlier seasons, Mike, he ended up being on Country Wayne.
Oh,
Mike, if you watch Country Wayne skits,
okay.
Mike, who's on there, he's a producer for skits for Country Wayne, and he's a cast member. He was on one of the first Red to Love.
Mhm.
Again, that tells you how long I've been. Jesus Christ.
Been
That
doing
tells
this
you-
thing.
Yes. ATL was one of the first Red to Loves, and Mike, who is the actor, in my opinion, really wanted to be an actor. To be honest, this is why I love Ashanti, because she was like, look, it wasn't just about being on the show because I'm trying to find love. Yes, I want to be on the show for other things as well. Mike, to me, did that. And Kurt
Mhm.
Wayne, all that. So I'm just saying, it's people don't want to admit it. I came on a reality TV show to also get exposure. I don't have a
Mhm.
problem with that. I
Yeah.
don't. You're a
Yeah.
creator. Go ahead, speak on that if you don't mind.
So, I'll tell you what. So for me, I feel like all my life I've been in theater, acting,
Mm.
wanted to be an actress, but my acting skills, right?
Mm.
So I modeled since I was 13. People
Mhm.
hired me for modeling different campaigns, but when I would want to go act, they would be like, no, ma'am. Sorry,
Mm.
you didn't get the role. So I started thriving in situations where I could just be myself,
Okay.
podcasting, speaking to the camera, just pulling out my phone, talking, doing influencer marketing, reviewing things like products. So I thrive when I can just be myself, right?
Okay.
So when this opportunity presented itself, I had already failed at love. I already was
Fail.
well, I
Mhm.
mean, up until this point, I
Right.
already
Okay.
was single, and it was like two great things coming together. Oh wow, you can potentially find love, and
Mhm.
not, and then on top of that, have some type of experience in TV and reality because you don't thrive in acting because your acting skills are trash.
Okay.
So why not see how this fusion comes together for you, and you can get that experience.
Right.
So in full transparency, I'd never seen the show before. I've
That's
never
crazy. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't even think it had any viewership. So when I
Girl.
like, I'm serious. So when I went into it, I said,
Oh
this would
my
be a
God.
great experience to experience TV without nobody even knowing.
Wait. Hold on. You said you didn't think it had no what?
I'm s- viewership. I'm sorry. I didn't. So it was like my little way of saying you get to experience TV
Oh my
and
God, I'm sorry.
nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know, right? But then once it started happening and I'm at the bar one day and I'm like, do you watch Ready to Love? They're like, oh, that's my favorite show. I'm like, oh, like, people watch this show? Because I literally thought it would be cool to try to find love and then get experience on TV. But nobody's
Hilarious.
gonna know.
Hold
So
on, Lauren, before you continue, you have access, Lauren.
yes.
So is this your IG name as well, right?
Yes, Access
Okay.
Lauren is my IG name.
Hold on, I'm gonna change something here.
Okay.
Do you want? I'm gonna put Ed. Hold on.
These
Ed.
guys are crazy.
Hold on, Ed. I want people to follow you there, and I'm gonna put IG. Save. Boop. There we go.
Boom. Thank you.
Okay.
So I never thought I was gonna come on here and then get some type of like, you know what I mean? Because you hear about housewives. Obviously, if I had gone on housewives, obviously bad girl. You know, like
bad girls. No, ma'am. So,
but I mean, there's certain
why do I say that?
Yeah, but there's certain reality shows where you know instant fandom, right? And to me, this show was not like, ooh, I'm about to go and be discovered. It was more so just, oh, I would love to experience to see what this is like. So I didn't think that it was gonna be some type of like you're gonna turn into a star.
I'm saying, Lauren, to be honest, I could see you on Housewives. You have a popping personality.
Thank you.
And it's cute, it's funny, it's real, it's like it's everything. You are reality TV gold. So I hope that this is not the last reality TV show we see you on, because I can see you on other things. Now I know you guys are under, and this is all reality networks, whatever, you under contract.
Yes.
Do you have the bug? Did it bit you where you want to do other reality TV shows?
I don't think about dating anymore, like on a reality show. But like, if there was something, maybe for
Love is blind.
maybe for no, because as soon as they unveil that curtain, I'll faint, and then everybody in the world gonna hate me.
Stop.
But no, maybe for the love of Lauren or something, but or just like some type of real estate, or I don't know. It could be something else, reality, but dating is, I don't think I ever want to do putting my dating life on the line ever again for everybody to pick apart and everything like that. And before I forget, I want to mention something because I need to clarify something.
Please say it, Mama.
I say a lot of crazy stuff, okay? And that's just me. I do. I have really deep conversations. I say a lot of different things, but I noticed that they're picking out the most craziest little things that I've said that has something to do with like sex. So I just want to clear this up because I've been seeing this. I have been abstinent for 3 years. Okay. Stuff is on my mind. Okay. I'm to the point where if a person brushed past me, I'm dang near naked. Okay. So
wrong.
When I ask questions because I'm considering dating a partner, those things are important to me. So if I'm saying, are you an Escalade or are you a sedan? This is important to me to know, because that determines whether or not you're going to be a good friend or you're going to be a potential partner, because that is, and I don't care what nobody says, it's important. And so when I say, do you have a six-pack? Like, yeah, because the physical does matter to me. So I don't want that to be the only, because I've had so many deep conversations that just haven't come up, but then we only show how big is your hand? Like,
oh wow.
But I don't want that to be like, oh, this girl's just, no, it's just, I'm ready to, and I haven't in a long time. So I do want to know these things up front before we waste any more time. So I just wanted to clarify that.
Look, the whole thing would spin around the circle. I don't think that was, sorry. So I'm sorry. Maybe I said it wrong, but I don't think that was bad. When you said that, I was like, you know what? When she said spin around, I'm 49 today, years old. And I think that what she asked was a good question. Why is that an issue? We'll end it with this. But to me, asking somebody to spin around is not a bad thing. So to me, when you was like, oh, I asked to spin around, he made a big deal about it, I'm good. I was like, I'm with her. Like,
Thank
what's
you.
the problem of
Thank
spinning
you.
around and just what's the problem? To
Mhm.
me, if it's a if I'm just meeting you and we are trying to see if there's a potential there, and a simple thing you can't do as far as spinning around,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm like, that's odd.
And I want to add one little more thing to that
Okay, mama.
because some of your favorite people have done a 360 for me. And I'm not a name
Mm,
dropper, but just keep that in mind. All these
okay.
guys, you couldn't get me. Your favorite people have done a 360 for me. So I'll leave it at
Period.
that.
Period.
And I appreciate you for having me
You
on.
my boo boo. You my cousin. So the thing about it is, to me, doing a 360, I don't think it's a bad thing. But the one thing I like about you, you challenge the men. So I'm gonna be honest. I think because just like I said about the men who are short, the same for women who are tall, confident women. My sister, I told you she's tall. You guys are confident in how you move
Yeah.
with every aspect of your life. So ask the man to just kind of do a 360. I'm not saying you a twerk or anything, but just do just do a 360. If a man doesn't do it, I can see that being a red flag. And when you said it, I didn't think about it until later. I was like, you know what? That's smart of her. I want to see which work with. Now remember it's well, you kind of young, but just reruns. Living Single, where the guy had hips, and it was a whole episode about the guy having hips. It was a fake episode because he didn't have hips in real life, but the whole thing was the man had he's like a woman, and the he was dating somebody part of Living Single, and they had a hard time with it because it was like, bro, he has hips like us, and she was like, I can't. But what I'm saying is, if the 360 had happened, no shade, you see what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah.
90s. She would have saw it and be like, "Oh, you know what? I think we should be friends." So to me, I think every woman should implement first date. Hey, baby, give me go on, turn around. Let me see you turn around in a circle. To me, first date. Let me
You know
see.
they're gonna be mad at you for saying that.
Hey, it
They're
is what
gonna
it
be mad
is.
at you for saying that.
To me, when I first saw you say that, I said, you know what? This should be the checklist for me for first date. That should be on it. Spin around the circle, spin around the circle. Can I see?
I cannot see.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
And then
Yeah.
if you sit back, you like, okay, no ass, hips, not.
Let me tell you real
I
quick.
love you, honey, but no.
This lady came into my job the other day in my office. She was like, and they're an older couple. They've been married for a while. She's
Okay,
like,
good.
Lauren, let me tell you what I did. I told Gordy to spin around for me and give me a 360. And I saw he had those love making calf muscles. So you ain't wrong. So I'm like, thank you. Why y'all all acting crazy? She's been married for so long now after telling that man, give me a 360. So could y'all please stop being dramatic about this? It's not like a grown man talking about, bro, spin around. Let me check
But
you out.
look, this is the thing about it. I'm gonna put a little stank on it. When the men say it, because it's a whole song, I'm making fun of it. Spin around in a circle. That's the same thing. They're asking us, twerk it, spin around, whatever. It's all good. But if we say a man's do it, what's the problem?
Yeah,
So when you said that, I was like, I love that for her and for us. You need to do a video, a TikTok, like, let's talk about you spinning around men because y'all have an issue with it, but y'all want us to twerk, bend over, all the things.
all
No,
of that.
ma'am. No, sir. Give me the same thing.
Funny.
Twerk, spread it. Let me stop.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Okay, this was an awesome interview. I got to my live and like I didn't know, and my live was like in 10 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna end this live. This was a good interview. Oh my god.
Yes.
Lauren gonna be back for one thing, a recap after the show is over. She will also be back. I'm asking her. I'm not demanding, even though most time they say yes to me because I'm that queen. I am the queen. For the next season of Race Lovers, I think in Chicago, I want her on here as a panel member because she will give all the vibes, all the things. I I need her back.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you
So-
for having me.
Oh my God, you're everything, Mama. I told you, my cousin. She my
Look,
new cousin. I have more than one, y'all know, for RTL, but I'll just add her to the list. She's family.
Thank you.
So happy holidays, everybody. This is Commission Reviews, Queen of Reality TV. Follow me on YouTube, all the things. I will have her information in description once this interview actually drops. Of course, you know I record all of my interviews because they're about my business, and I'd rather do a recording so that y'all don't know what I'm doing until it's time. So that being said, where's my outro? Okay, here you go. One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it twisted and don't doubt it. It is.